Hmm. I think I'll... Good morning. Good morning. Yes, it is. It is. It is chilly. Good morning. It is chilly. I'm having. Oh, I didn't have a good night's sleep. I kept waking up. Like I was having like weird dreams, and I can't remember any of my dreams, but they were waking me up. And I know I drank like I got up in the middle of the night to drink juice because there's a can, like a bottle of water and juice together by themselves. And I'm like, when did I grab these? Good morning. Today is Wednesday. So today, last night, Alex and um, I was going to say Nicole, and I know good and well it was Lauren. Lauren went live to talk about their box open, their adventure box, Advent adventure box that is going to be released today at 10 a.m. CDT. So you got to find out where that is if you're trying to get that box. It is 185 with whatever shipping rate you pick. So there's they said that there's like either 25 or 26 items. Out of those items, 13 items are exclusive to the box and won't be re-released, and 5 are a advance. That 5 items are like will be released to the public but just to be announced. So I thought that was really cool, very interesting. That does add some even more to the box if, per se, because if you can get something that's a little bit more exclusive, let's just call a spade exclusivity. um Creates like a FOMO, and it makes you kind of want the box a little bit more because you're going to get something that nobody else, only a certain amount of people in our sewing world is going to have. So there's that. um I yesterday was frustrated. I was trying to work on this pattern that I want to get out for Patreon, and I did literally, no joke, 10 prototypes. The ones on paper worked. It was not working for me, and I have to get all the zipper tape and harvest what I can harvest and throw, like, take pictures of the messed up ones so that way I can have. But yeah, yesterday was super frustrating because, like, I could not. There is this pouch that I've been having in my head that I haven't seen a pattern for, that I think would be a great pattern to have in your collection. And I just was struggling with it yesterday like nobody's business. I have like 10 prototypes on my sewing table, and I'm just like, I might just put them in a bin right now so they're out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna work on something else today. I'm not gonna work on a strike or a tester. I'm gonna work on something that I could put in my shop so that way I can have it for Black Friday. I don't know if I'm gonna do a themed, or if I'm gonna do an all leather bag or all suede bag. I haven't decided um, at all. I haven't decided at all. So yeah, that's I haven't decided on the bag. I haven't decided if I'm doing fandom, or if I'm gonna do like a leather and suede or a cork bag. I haven't decided anything. Yeah, because yesterday's frustration was real. I'm kind of still frustrated, and there's a part of me that like don't work because if I'm sick or if I'm sleepy, or if my mood is not 100% focused on sewing, I mess up. I mess up big time. So I don't know. I might do something small and just go on my free arm and just have some fun, just sewing something that is nothing that big. But I did have some fun yesterday testing out my bias binder maker. Holy heck. I can't wait to make a video for that. I was gonna make it yesterday. I had a lot of fun. I this machine is no longer gonna be in the hiding. I like the fact that I was able to make bias binding off of like the fabric that I have myself. I even tried a water resistance. There's still I want to temper with it a little bit more. It did make perfect binding, but it like adhered kind of to itself because water resistant has a plastic like PVC coating on the back. I'm wondering if I use lower tips like for silk or satin, will it work a little bit better? Don't get me wrong, I was able to separate it, but I had to like put my finger in there to like separate it. But I made perfect bias binding with water resistant canvas yesterday as well. So I'm curious. I have some linen and some wool and I want to try different things. I'm also looking for the tip. There's a tip that I want to purchase on eBay, which is for the quilting binding. It's like 1 1/4 of an inch thing. I had a lot of fun with that yesterday. Let's see what you guys saying. Good morning, Leslie. Hi, good morning, Dalva. Hi, Don. Hey, Christine. I know they said stars and rainbows, but but like just dot dot dot. I'm just in a funky mood. This could be maybe it's a full moon or something. I don't know. Yes, that's a simplicity bias tape maker. Good morning, Lisa. So yeah, I had a lot of fun. I took some mini videos of it and no cartoons, no fandoms. Um, if you ask them, I mean, the box has like cartoonish stars, so I'm assuming that it might have they keep emphasizing adventure stars, so I'm assuming that it's star theme box. So I'm not too sure, and they're not like they're more illustrated into more whimsical, so it is not a fandom, but more whimsical stars. When I see them, I automatically think of the Chiblis. I think of the stars that the Siths eat in Ghibli. I also see Rainbow Bright. There's a lot of a lot of different cartoon fandoms that I know that use that kind of stars, and it immediately made me think of my childhood and Rainbow Bright, and definitely the Siths. Like I kind of like the box a lot. I'm thinking if I get this box, how do I like use it for a shelf because it's a really pretty box. And the black against the coloring is really nice. I like that's the thing though. Sorry, BB8. Let me put you over here. I know. I'm sorry. My bad. I like how I'm all about the packaging. I love how like this advent calendar, this collab box has like just like everything you want for like the holidays. You have like the beanie, the Christmas trees, the candy cane, the snowman, season of giving. Like it's non-denominational and it's just fun. Like just things that you expect in fall going into the holiday months. And I'm really excited. And I'm excited to see what the 3 bonus gifts are. Right now, I think I'm going to open all of them like starting on the 1st because it makes no sense for me to hold this on to the 12th and then somebody else opens it and sees what it is and I see what it is. And then it's like, okay, well, I should have just opened it and gotten my own surprise. I'm excited for like all these calendars. Yeah. And I just got notification that the Sally Tomato ones are shipping out. So there's going to be a lot. So the way I think I'm going to do it is my kids go to school. I drop them off anywhere between 8:05 to 8:15, depending if I can get them out of the house and eating and everything. And then I won't come on here until 8:30. So that way it can give everybody time to come in and see it when they're able to. And I'm not spoiling anything. And if you are like, hey, I don't want to see, I want to open mine first, then just watch the next day. Yeah, because I'm just gonna when I'll be like, hey, Captain Slog, let's hop into it and we'll go each one and then we'll discuss what we like about it, what we think that it could be like what we liked about it, not improvements, because I feel like all gifts gifts are like weird because I may not want, I don't know, a bow, but you may want one. So you may really like the bow and I may not. So I'm just going to be as open minded and enjoy it because I purchased all of these. So I purchased most of them throughout the year. Like, um, someone knocked on my door. My dog is going smooth off. um, I I purchased the Sally Tomatoes and the Stitch Supply Co. in July for my birthday, and the rest of them are birthday, Christmas, Valentine's gifts that I give myself. And they're from like bags that I've sold that I got things. So I'm going to give you my honest opinion, but again, it's my opinion. Always keep that in mind. What I may like, you may not like. Like I like fandom, and there's clearly a lot of people in here that do not like fandom, and that's cool. This is what makes the world go around, that we have different things that we like. It's not your fandom, Christine. Totally get that. I love Rainbow Bright too, Christine. That, and immediately when I seen the stars, that's what I thought of. I like had a whole Rainbow Bright fantasy as soon as I seen that box. Oh, Annie Curly Artillery, we have to upgrade to glitter at no charge. Oh, wow, that is, I mean, not good for you for Diamond Clear, but that's a bonus for us, you guys. I mean, if you're looking into getting the Rosie, and personally, I think that is a great template to have. I can go into a discussion of templates, but I feel like because of the shapes, because of the windows that Shannon puts to fussy cut, that is the template to have because you're not reprinting out paper using plastic tape or whatever. It's with the curves and whatever. That's a good one. Okay, this will never happen again. I know. I love the glitter too. Your glitter is gorgeous. You still have the box from where I have actually I keep boxes. I have Lauren's box. I have the other Stitch Supply Co. Sally Tomato comes in like a regular box, so I always wind up throwing that one away or recycling it, repurposing it, and shipping out something. Um, but like boxes like the Stitch Supply Co. It is so nice that you can like literally reuse it to make an advent calendar for someone else or whatever. It's a really nice box, nice quality. I know. I do. I seen Merle that they have two projects in the Starry Night, one medium and one tiny. Let's see. Good morning, Arnetta. Do you know? Have you ever thought of having a pre-chat for to chat while you drop off the kids? No, because normally in the you mean why I'm not here? I don't know. I don't even one. I don't know how to do that. I guess it would be have to be set as a premiere, and I've had some issues with those before in the past. Like I guess I could set it up the day before, and then you guys can like chat amongst each self. I know I've never really thought of doing that because then I feel like with my ADHD that when I go on live, I'm automatically going to scroll to the top of the comments to start reading. So you if you ever notice where I'm looking like I'm off in space and there I'm reading your comments, I can't, my multitasking skills are not the best. Yeah, the Rosie's 19 pieces. But like I said, the Rosie to me is a one of those bags that I feel like is a perfect template because again, Shannon really emphasized that front exterior piece pocket to be a focal point, and I feel like that as a template alone is amazing. And then all the little pieces, the stabilizer piece to for the interfacing so that way it doesn't concave in. She really did she's like an architect of bags. Like she think like who really thinks of that? I never would have thought about having a small little piece of stabilizer to make sure that the bag doesn't get sunken in because of the pocket. It's genius. So yeah, if I were you and if you do have the funds available, I would work with Leslie to get the Rosie because that's actually on my list. That's my one of my lists. I want the Rosie. I would love the Hitchhiker as a template, and there's one other. Oh, I would want the Duncan from um, Unsincerely Jen. I'm I have an order for that, and the paper piecing pieces. I'm horrible. I am my dad dubbed me as paper disease, and if you were around me for more than 4 hours, you'll understand why. 1, I write on everything. I write on everything. 2, I also fold, like, things, like, into stars, footballs, frogs, whatever. If I'm thinking about something, my mind mindlessly takes paper and starts turning it into stuff. So, paper patterns in me don't really last very long, and I have to reprint it. Even if it's on cardstock, I'll write on it. I'll just write on it. Like, I wrote there's a couple of templates I have permanent writing on the templates. Like, I write on everything and I play with paper a lot. So, but the Rosie is on my top 3 that I want to have as a template because it has so many attention to details and that I feel like are really important to have. And I think it makes the perfect pattern for a template. I think you would do it as a premiere. So what you do is Christine, you would set it up. Like I would set this up like tomorrow for 8:30 for us to meet. And then why it's in premiere mode, you guys can chat amongst each selves. But again, I already know I get easily distracted. Ease squirrel. Yes, Leslie templates are really nice. She does ship fast, and I like the glitter because the glitter is not so, heavy where you can't read, um, the words or the notch see the notches and whatnot, so that to me is really important. Yeah. Fast shipping is always a win, but also keep in mind that shipping is gonna be a little bit slower now, and I am definitely seeing it. I ordered like I said, I ordered 2 yards of fabric for, the place where you know everything, and I ordered them last week or last week around this time, and it's not going to even be it's 2 states over. It has been shipped, it has been scanned since the 13th, and it's not even going to be delivered to me until Monday. So that's just 2 states over in a regular poly plastic thing. That is it's crazy to me. But they have no control over shipping. I know that because I have no control over shipping too. I can set a priority, but how I've just learned I have learned to trick or trade. One is either I figure for the main shipping hubs in Maryland. So for me, I the one of the main shipping hubs literally is 3 miles away. So if I drop them off at that post office, they will go straight to BWI if they're not going to be shipped within Maryland. So once it goes to that airport, then gets shipped faster. If I send the package with my husband, it goes all over Maryland for 2 days. And it's at Chevy Chase because there's not a main hub at Chevy Chase. So like it just it depends on where the person's located. If it's just it is the season for packages to be sending. So like, it is what it is. Patience is a virtue, I promise. Even though I know I don't have patience and I want to flip things over and Hulk smash, it's cool. It's part of it. It's part of our growing and learning process. Hmm. You ordered yours too? What did you order, Christine? Man, I slept wrong. You know how like have you ever woke up and you're like my neck? I have like taco neck. It's like it's super tense. But I fell asleep watching the Christmas Story. Okay, so I have to watch a Christmas Story. You guys see me wear the shirts and everything. I had no idea that the Christmas Story had a second movie with the original character and like him trying to do what his dad did. But both the movies are on HBO, and I was waiting for Thanksgiving because you can't normally watch it until Thanksgiving on regular TV. So what I'm like flipping through and I'm seeing what do I have on the channels that I pay for a monthly subscription that I can watch without commercials. I'm lo and behold, I'm like scrolling through Max and they have it. I'm like, I get to watch the Christmas Story. Now here, this is the funny thing. I have literally watched the Christmas Story, I can say well over 200 times. I guess I've only ever watched it on public TV and never on a cable channel. Like even TNT and TBS is some semi-public, so they still take away like any curse words and stuff like that. So I'm watching it on Max, and it has a gang of curse words, and I was like, "Wait, what? What?" I was like, I because normally I know the movie so well, I can say all this, like all the cues, all the mannerisms. Like I have down the mom's face when she has the water plant trying to break the leg, which I need that leg in my life every year. That is like the perfect Christmas gift for me. I want the lamp leg so bad. Um, and I didn't know, like, when he was like, "Oh, but I didn't say fudge," and when he whispered it into the mom's ear, you actually hear him say the word, the F word. I had no idea because I've never seen it, like, without it having commercials. So, yeah, I did that. I did watch A Wonderful Life, and I was pissed off. Every year I watch that movie, and every year I understand why we're supposed to be grateful, but at the same time, I'm so mad because all I can think about is all he wanted to do was better himself. That's it. That's all he wanted. So yeah, I watched a couple of Halloween movies. I mean, not Halloween, Christmas movies, and then I found out also that Charlie Brown Christmas will and Thanksgiving will not be on public TV anymore. That it's exclusively Apple's, and I'm like, okay, well they took away another theme from public TV. That sucks. Oh, you got the clear printed glitter vinyl bug, yeah. Yeah, yeah, because they scan it immediately, Diane. When you leave those packages for them, they'll just be like boop boop. It's all, but it's whatever if the people give you a choice off of shipping, then that's great. Then you could pay the higher rate to get something faster. If they don't do that, if shipping's a part of their fee, then they usually go for the more cost efficient for them as well. I know I do cost efficient plus I do insurance to make sure that it doesn't get lost, or if it does, it gets, refunded back to the person. But like I said, patience is a virtue. And I know a lot of people don't have it, but during this time of the year, if shipping is going to be a major issue for you, you might want to just wait until the beginning of the year so that way you don't get frustrated and you're not upset at a small business because they didn't go within your standards. Like a lot of these small businesses, they could be like second jobs, and or they have like a family thing going on and you have no idea, and it's really easy to get on the bandwagon of like, that's torch this mother. But it's hard to see, like, pull yourself back and be like, why are you so angry over a product that it's not a life or death situation? It's just something you want, probably not even as something necessarily that you need. And just chill, just chill, just chill. Like it's supposed to be a time of the year that we were like peace on earth and goodwill. And I see a lot of people just like going after small businesses hard, and you have no idea what if their kid was recently diagnosed with cancer, or what if someone lost the job, or what if someone's battling with depression, or there could be so many things that are going on in someone else's life. And I know it's easy to be like, well, that's they shouldn't be running a business, but if they ran their business successfully this whole time and then something happened, it's really easy to say that when you don't have that kind of business. So chill. Woosah. Life is short. It's easy. It's costs nothing to be kind. Costs absolutely nothing, and it means everything. Yeah, it does suck about the Charlie Brown thing. I was really upset about that because the Charlie Brown Christmas soundtrack is Kendall's favorite, the whole thing. So I usually play it. I got him a Christmas book that plays all the sounds. He loves the instruments and the orchestra and everything that's on the Charlie Brown Christmas thing. So normally I usually it comes on right after Thanksgiving, like after the Thanksgiving one, and it's not going to be on there. And I'm like, oh, that kind of sucks, but we do own them on DVD. Now, here's the thing. I don't think we actually own a DVD player anymore. I think the last time it broke, we just didn't replace it because you can watch everything on TV. You could buy now, when you buy DVDs through Amazon, it becomes into your Amazon library, and you don't need the actual DVD. You could just put, oh, Labyrinth it's in your library. You go watch it at any time. Like, so it's a weird thing. It kind of reminds me like when everybody was trying to hold on to their VHSs and then they just stopped making them. So yeah, again, it's USPS. As long as you have route or some kind of insurance, again, if it's not something that is like life, like medication, um, like something for a dying person, then just patience. It really is that simple. I know a lot of people are like, it's easier said than done. I grant you, I understand. I not only do I ship out, but I do purchase stuff. And to be upset at a company that sends something out and you may not get it on time, it's not their fault. It's once it's out of their hands, it's out of their hands. That's how it works. And if it may be something you want really, really bad. And I always implore people, if you're that kind of person that you know that you're going to get upset, like you order something and you think it's going to be here tomorrow or within a couple days, and you know if it doesn't, you're going to be upset. Maybe you need to like back up, self reflect, and figure it may be better to purchase it after the holidays. It's the holidays. USPS already came out saying that it's going to be a delay. FedEx said the same thing. DHL. It's the holidays. They're hiring extra holiday workers to work. Amazon has said the same thing. It's nothing. It's nothing personal. It's just that it's more traffic of mail going throughout this time of the year. So patience is a virtue. And like I said, a little kindness, because these workers are getting yelled at all the time. I heard my neighbor yell at the Amazon people, and I get it because I've had things where I'm like, dude, I desperately need rivets, and I ordered them 4 days ago. I was supposed to have them overnight. But I'm not going to sit there and get on the phone with the Amazon person and go smooth the heck off on them, because they're not responsible. That person on the phone is not the person that's scanning the packages, putting it in, and the whole 9 yards. And it's just like, if it brings you to that point, let it go. Just, it's not worth it. Yeah, I like cutting out dress patterns. Yes, communication is key, but they can't like again, me shipping things out. I can't you if you got a bag for me and it's like going to Kansas, going to Texas, and you're messaging me like, where's my package? I have the same information as you. The only thing I can do is help provide like different billing information so that way we could file a claim. That's it. I can't magically call the UPS and be like, dude, send Dalva her package. It won't work. Communication is key, and it's always good to communicate, but at the same time, patience is a huge virtue. Like, right now, if you order anything from anywhere, it may be delayed, and just be chill about it. There's nothing you can do. Being angry is not going to solve the situation. It's just going to boost up your blood pressure and make you resent a company, and it shouldn't be that way. There's small businesses, and this is the time of the year that most small businesses should be thriving and getting a lot of sales, so that way that they can help support their family, pay their taxes, and so on and so forth. Good morning, Kelly. I always thank my postal person too. So in the summer, we like to put like ice cold water bottles um in our mailbox. We like to put Christmas cards or like certain things, like here's a Starbucks gift card in our mailbox for these people, because these people work so hard. And during the holidays, I don't know. My mom did holiday postal working one year, and she would never do it again. She did it because the money was really, really good, and it wasn't worth it. Like, she came home stressed every single day for 45 days, and she couldn't enjoy her holiday because there are so many angry people out there. Like, where's my package? Where's my package? And you're like, damn, I'm not the package. So so like, yeah. I mean, there's no issue that they really can work on. It's because like it's the same rules. Like, you call the post office, has it been missing for 30 days? They're gonna be like, no, no, there's nothing that they really can do. There's absolutely nothing. And if they ship you out the product again, they're losing money. So, yep. Diane, we had to do the same thing. We have like the most hilarious story with Amazon. We have snowbirds on the very end of our townhouse row housing, right? And I kept ordering. There's this curly hair product called Uncle Funky Jesse, and they're my favorite all natural hair product. They have like all these really great stuff like marshmallow root, um, all this stuff for your hair that's amazing, right? And I can't get it in the stores out here because it's actually a Georgia project product, right? But I can get it next day through Amazon. So I would order it and it's kind of on the pricier point, but during that time of winter, I need that hydration because it can be dry out here and not a whole lot of humidity. So I kept ordering that and I ordered like hair oil and a facial cleanser that has like something in it that helps with dry skin in the winter or whatever. And I ordered something for my daughter's braces. I forgot what it was. It was wax or something, some dental thing. I always so because it was all hair products and like mouth stuff, it was supposed to be coming in the morning. So it kept saying delivered. And I would call Amazon. And I'm like, I'm here. Can you show me a picture? Because there's no one. They verified my address. There's no picture. So they ordered the stuff again. And I'm like, cool. So the next day they said it's delivered. And I'm like, I'm not trying to like scam you. It is not here. I don't know where it is. And they look again, the driver did not put any pictures. So the supervisor took over, ordered it, and the supervisor delivered it to my house, and I got it. But I was like, cool. I gave it to Faith. We all opened our stuff, and Faith was like, I have a feeling that it's at our neighbors at the very end house. So she goes over there, and they're gone because it's locked up for the winter, and all of our packages from UPS, US, FedEx, USPS were there. All like every single missing package that we were missing for the week was at our neighbor's house. And then so we called Amazon back to say, hey, we have all these extra products. And they were like, you know what? It's our fault. You've been a member with us for so many years and your address has been the same for like 10 years. I don't know why this happened, but keep the extra product. But yeah, that's it. That was a very weird story. I mean, great ending. We got free product, but we did try to do the responsible thing to give it back, but they were like, no, we messed up. Yeah, that's nice. And giving them candy and drink, especially because if you're in a cold or a hot climate, they're working their tails off. Yeah, I do shop, Lynette, and sometimes I do route. Route I don't like, okay, because you can ask Sandra. I get so many notifications. This is why my phone is normally on mute when I'm talking to somebody, because when it's not, it is highly annoying. That's why it's on mute when I'm on here, and I'll miss phone calls, notifications. Route, for some odd reason, no matter if I take off the notification sounds in the app, will like beat me every time it gets scanned, and it's just like, okay, I have this thing where I don't like notifications. I can't handle having a heavy inbox. That's why I look at all my correspondence every single night and answer it. I don't have any like 200 emails or anything. There's nothing like that. If you looked at my phone, it's super weirdly organized. Any notifications I try to respond to immediately. So I don't like something that produces a lot of notifications because it's automatically going to make me go to my thing and try to resolve the thing. That's why I say if you follow me here on YouTube, if you put a question in, I will try to answer it like within 24 hours because I'll keep that notification on my phone until I answer your question. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. No, no. And so UPS, they were cool with Roxy. They're afraid of Loki. But the reason why they're afraid of Loki is Loki doesn't bark. Okay, so Loki only barks if Roxy barks, right? Normally, I can leave the front door open and have the glass door, and he'll just watch you. He'll watch you. And that's the thing that scares the living crap out of them because he's pitch black, right? So if it's shadowy, we live underneath a lot of trees, so it's you can't really see him until you see him. Like and it's too close then. So like they're he's not an intimidating dog. Like, I guarantee you, if any of you guys came over to my house, you guys would just like love up on Loki like nobody's business. That dog is the most cuddly puppy ever. However, because of his size, he's intimidating. Kind of like my husband. It's always funny because people think that he might be the aggressor because he's like 6'4". He's, he's not skinny. He's kind of stocky. And it's the opposite. It's me. Like, I'm the one that will rip you to shreds and not think twice about it. And like, and I'm okay with it. He's more of like the nice one. And like Roxy's very similar like that too. I wouldn't tell you to run from Loki. I would tell you to run from Roxy. She's Mama Bear, and she will die fighting. Like, that's her personality. And people are afraid of him until they meet him. Then they're all in love. Like, now my UPS is like USPS is obsessed with Loki because he doesn't bark. He just watches. That's all he loves, people watching. He he's really good with kids. Like, when I walk him, little kids like 2-year-olds and 3-year-olds just like throw themselves in him, put their hands in his mouth. This kid put his lollipop out of his mouth and stuck it in Loki's mouth. And then put it, before I could tell him to stop, or his mom, he stuck it back in his mouth and was like, "We share." And I'm like, "Oh, Jesus." He's up to date on his shots, ma'am. That's all I can say. I didn't tell your kid to share lollipops with him. That's gross. I kiss my dog all the time on his cheeks and his chubs, but I wouldn't share a lollipop with him. He has ate some of my whipped cream on my when I have a Starbucks though, and I refuse not to drink the Starbucks because I just paid how much money for it. He's just really fast. Like, for him to be that big, he shouldn't be that fast. He's so fast. Trying to find your medication. That's why I won't do the medications that get shipped to your house for 90 days. I am so afraid that like somebody will take it and then I have to do like a police report, all this stuff. I'm like, it would happen to me. Hey, Shannon. Yeah. Yeah. Sometimes though, Shannon, I have the same thing where things don't scan, but I always like, okay, so this is this is me. So I got my notification for Sally Tomatoes. The first thing I did is go to the link, put it in, hit text and email, put my information in, and like notify me all day long. I paid too much money for this for me not to get all the notifications. And if I'm lucky enough to get one of Lauren's boxes today, I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to put a bazillion notifications on it, not saying Lauren's people are freak of natures. They're like little baby elves. They just like, whoop, send it out. But I'm going to put notifications on it because once it leaves their hands, there's nothing they can do. I had 2 packages that my post guy picked it up and didn't scan them. They weren't scanned, and I was like freaking out. I was like, he got them at 2:00. Why aren't they scanned by at least 6? Nothing that morning, and then all of a sudden they were in New Mexico, and I was like, what the hell? So people, stuff happens. Should be crazy. Oh, thank you, Jenny. On our way to 5K. Yeah, I do the search request. I'm not gonna lie to you, ever since I've been using Shop thing, I kind of liked it. At first I hated it because like it does like surprise, your package is here, and like it'll be like confetti and all that. I'm like, I don't really need I don't need it depends if it's cynical Shanova, but I woke up on like the cynical side or like the happy side. But yeah, like Shop I really kind of like for tracking my packages. Ooh. 5K, 5K. I want to. Oh, I don't even know. You probably have some horror stories about custom Dalva. Oh my god. I'm gonna ask you so many questions. Yeah. My mom, yeah, like I have too many family members that work for USPS. My favorite family members are DHL. Right now, the only the people that if I was gonna have a myth about would be UPS, because UPS, it is dang near impossible to get a live representative. They'll be like, Your call is important to us. Please leave us a message at the sound of the beep. And you're like, is it important? Because I'm leaving a message. So I know I can't do. That would be cool. I'd be like, yes, this is it. The little baby elves. They are. I don't know what they do. Like, I don't know. Lauren like caffeinates them or something. Like, here's 3 shots of espresso. Let's see if we can get all your packages out by 12 noon. And they're like, yeah. And they're pumped. And I'm like, I just ordered this. Like, I've had it where like I just ordered it. I put my phone down. I go like grab something, stuff my face with something. And then it was like, your package has been shipped. I'm like, you know who else is like that? There we get strikes. I get strikes from certain groups, but whenever I work with Backstitch, like they'll be like, "Oh, we sent you this, this, and this," and then all of a sudden, it's in my house, and like the next day, I'm like, "What kind of magic? Do you live by the Magic Kingdom? What is going on?" Sometimes things can come like that's why I freaked out about Emmeline bags. Because you guys, you don't understand. I put the message out to you guys in the middle of Sandra's scene, so it was like between 2 and 3. I got that at noon the next day. I had to actually message Dalva because I was like, it was yesterday when I put this message out, right? It hasn't even been 22 hours when I had it, and I don't know what she did because she's on like the opposite side from me. I'm not like it's different when I order from different parts of Canada because like the closer to the East Coast, like if you're by Niagara Falls, like I expect my package to be in a couple days. But if you're by the like the western side, I don't expect it for like like days. I don't know. I feel like Janelle's Santa Claus and she's just not letting us know. But I feel like the jig is up. I do feel like Lauren and her staff are like baby elves. Like, I don't know. That even them stacking all the boxes, they did all that in one day. And if I'm not mistaken, because I was on the live yesterday, I think they have a little under 300 boxes. So how in the Hades did you do that? I would have been like, can I get an espresso cognac? I think that would be the thing. I need an upper and a downer. Just do it. And maybe a steak. I don't know. Ice cream. I'm having weird stuff. Yeah. Yeah. I like hate when I say yeah because like people will read like come in after and they're like, "What did you say yeah to?" I'm like, "I don't remember. It's Tuesday." Shop tells you everything. Shop even tells you Amazon stuff. They'll be like, "Your Amazon." You know who has a cool app? DHL. Because as soon as they're 8 stops away from you, they kind of do like the Amazon, and you can see like the little DHL truck. Like we're 7 stops away. Where I'm like, don't do this because it makes me feel like a kid on Christmas, and I'm like it's interfacing. Why am I excited about this? Because you made the app have a cute little truck and it's like bouncing around telling me how many stops. So I'm excited and I know it's interfacing. Why am I excited? Oh, airport carts. No, do you guys remember? Have you guys ever seen Ace Ventura? Like when Jim Carrey is the UPS driver about to rescue a pet and he's like kicking the box and playing soccer with it down the thing. I swear my UPS drivers do that. Like I swear, because I see them like delivering packages and they're like tossing it in the air and catching it, and I'm just like, is what if that's grandma's china? What if my UPS drivers, they have fun in our area because our area has a lot of cul-de-sacs and like dead spots where like I get so many drivers parking and eating lunch over in my area because there's nothing there. After you get to the house at the end, there's no other houses, there's no enter, no exit area. So they'll sit and eat and do things. So I've seen them do some crazy stuff. So, not like the Amazon. There's this Amazon driver. I kid you not. He has to be 17. And the things he does, he thinks like the Amazon truck is like a Fast and Furious. Like I have never seen anyone drive the way he drives, and I'm petrified to see what it's going to be like when it snows. Like, is he going to hydroplane? What's going to happen? Oh my God, they have to have an unlimited supply of Starbucks. I'm saying I'll be like, yeah, here's the deal. I want the oatmeal sugar cookie, and I need 2 shots of cognac and 2 shots of espresso. Let's get this done. Yeah. They'll be like, Shriva, you're quite lit when you put this box together. Yeah, Mormon is super fast. Yeah. Oh yeah, that could be a little bit hard. I've had really good luck. I don't think I've ever had anyone where I was like, "Where is my ship? Where's my packaging?" Um, I can honestly say that. I don't think I've ever had it. There are some people that I know automatically are a little bit slower, and it could be their story. This could be a second job to them, and they have a first primary job. But I've never really had that issue, and I'm going to knock on some wood. So how many of you are going to go for Lawrence? I'm curious. Sound off in the comments. I think it won't last 5 minutes. I said the same thing about the embossed Star Wars. I thought it was going to last 10 minutes. I was absolutely incorrect. It was like 3. It was like, was it, Shannon, how long did it take for them to, for when to sell out? Yeah, Mormino's fast. She's super fast. It's a matter of time, picking up time. I think Emmeline has probably like DHL, kind of like Anne from Cereal Bag Maker. I think Anne, I know of Privy that Anne lives like 1 block away from DHL. So like that's why her stuff comes ridiculously fast. I know Fireweed Stitch, she has like a contract with FedEx, and if you choose FedEx, you will get that bad boy the next day. Choose FedEx, choose FedEx when you're doing Fireweed Stitch, and your game would change. Like, because where she's located, like she has like FedEx is there, the airplane is like right near her. So choose FedEx if you do Fireweed Stitch. 250. I was wrong. 298. Okay, you guys are doing it. DHL's my favorite. My vampire DHL guy retired, and I'm kind of sad because I want to know if he fully turned into Dracula, or like what's going on. Did he sire someone else, or does he have to be asleep for 1,000 years and then come back? That dude was a vampire, like 100%. He only came at night. He would. I'm white. I am pale white. Anyone that has chilled with me will be like, yeah, Shnova's pale as hell. This dude was translucent. I could see his blood cells, okay, in his face. His nails were this long. His hair was blonde and like all the way down to his shoulder, and he would only come around in corners. I'm 100% sure that dude is a vampire or an Elliot. I haven't. I'm going with vampire. But he retired. He was my favorite guy. The new guy is pretty cool too. He gives out information, but he never has all 3 packages. Like, so whenever I order DHL, somehow I always get people breaking it up into 3 packages, and then like 1 box comes, and you're just like, this shit's. I expected all of them. Yeah, yeah, Jenny, kindness will get you everywhere. Being like heart, it doesn't cost anything. It's free. DHL is super fast. Yeah, I have to get insurance on things. I put insurance on I put insurance on all my packages I send out. I've only had 2 packages. One was found exactly at the 30-day mark, and I sent them out another bag, and they actually sent me one back, and they were so cool. And it was a Christmas gift, and I felt so bad, and I made another one and sent it out. But right when they got it, they found the other one and they sent it to them. So that was a good one. The other one was really sad. This person did a custom hitchhiker, and it was perfect. That was the best hitchhiker I've ever made, and they delivered it. The apartment complex has it on their video that the USPS delivered it, the whole 9 yards. So a porch pirate got it. So now, when people order customs or if their bag is over $200, first thing I tell them is, if you live in an apartment complex, do you want me to send this to the apartment complex's main building? And then therefore they have to sign for it and they hold the package until the person's able to come. Because of that situation, I learned, you live and you learn. So now I ask, if I see any kind of like apartment C or townhouse this or studio this, the first thing I ask is, is there a main building that you would like me to send it to, or is your mailbox in an enclosed thing where like our mailboxes, we are all metal, right? In our townhouses, but then there's two boxes down below that are big. So if you get a big package, the mailman can put the package in there, throw the key in your mailbox, you open it up, you lock it back up, put the key back in your mailbox and lock it, and so on and so forth. But a lot of people don't have that system. So yeah, that one was, I almost like, I couldn't stop crying. I wanted to make them another one, but the bag itself was all leather. So it would have cost me like $200 out of pocket just for materials. And it was Kendall that was like, no, you did your job. You even asked her before you shipped it out, do you want me to send it to the apartment complex main building? And she said no. And unfortunately, there was like this whole police investigation, and I guess it's been happening a lot in that particular complex where there's porch pirates. And it's that time of the year too. People are like waiting, they're looking at people's houses that get a lot of packages, and it sucks that there are crappy people in this world that are okay with stealing packages. Oh my gosh, that is a good story, Delva. I mean, DHL does their thing. I don't think it took. I think if I'm not mistaken, when I was scrolling through it, I think it took under 10 minutes, or 3 minutes. I knew it was that she did so good on that print, so good. It's such a phenomenal print. And if you're asking, because I did get people emailing me, she is going to do a pre-order. I don't have the information. It's a pin post in the Facebook group, and they'll have more information. So pre-order is good, because then that means that you can order more of the colors that you do like, and it's pretty exciting. It's very high end looking. Oh, Jenny's like, I wait to do leftovers. You're a very patient person, Jenny. Because I'm not waiting. I have my calendar. I have my phone ready. I have everything ready. I was like, I'm ready to go. Lauren's box is not on your budget this year. Completely understand that. Yeah. I totally get that, hate rushing to buy there, but I also get some kind of weird thrill. Okay, so like before, when Backstitch would have like surprise retails, and it'll be like the butter snacks or the lavender, I get some kind of sick rush in getting these things. I don't know why. It's the same thing with Black Friday. I know I shouldn't like it, but it's like hunting. It's super fun to me. So I'm gonna be taking Hope out because she's a little cynical. So I figured this would be fun for both me and her. Eating holiday treats, watching people lose their shit. It's like it's fun. And then picking up little weird things here and there. I like going to Macy's and getting blankets during that time, and towels, because they're like ridiculously inexpensive. Okay, okay, so when I found out about Shannon's magnets, they were sold out, and I was like, I know she mentioned them too, and I totally threw a blank. I always have to put notifications on my phone to notify me. Yeah. See, no, that's crazy though, because like you don't know, like I don't know, I don't know, you know, what? It was super sad. Somebody in my one of my family members sent me like a family glass, and they sent it UPS, and it was coming from Spain. And I had to lie to them and tell them that it came perfectly and I appreciate it. It was like in a million pieces. It looked like crystal dust. Like I have no, and the box was perfectly intact. So I was like, what in the hell did they like? it was like a box within a box covered in bubble foam and all that. And when the crystal came to me, it was like dust, like pixie dust. And I have no idea what happened on that UPS fight, but yeah. You should no rush. I got 500 coming. Yes. Yes, definitely. I think definitely, Lynette, look in the pinned post comments. I'll let you know when it comes in, but just in case, look at the pinned post and then just tag yourself in the pinned post, or just tag yourself to make sure that you have notifications that in that group, and then you'll be able to know. So she's gonna have a pre-order for it. So I think that's pretty cool. So that way you can have a choice and you can slow down and enjoy the process and really look at every color to see what you would like to make with it. Because personally, I kind of want the Princess Leia one because I have the rose gold hardware, and I think like a little baby hitchhiker with that would be Chef's Kiss, or a Lola. Oh my god, with like rose gold like accents and piping. That'd be hot. Alrighty, well, I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna sew today. If I am going to sew, because again, I'm in like a weird mood, and that's it. I thought I just seen a fly, and I was like about to go crazy. I hate flies, but who's like who? Oh, I love them. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow. If you guys are going after Lauren's box, may the odds ever be in your favor, and I will talk to you later.